Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me and allowing me to continue to be your daily advocate. If you're new here or you're not subscribed for any reason, please do me a huge favor and hit the subscribe button. Thank you to all of you who have been watching and following me for so long. It truly means a lot, and I'm glad that I can be this person.
As we all know, Heister Pierce is one of the top commissioners in the SEC. Just recently, he issued out some statements. Well, in these statements, she wasn't particularly talking about the Ripple versus SEC lawsuit. Somehow, though, she alluded to the fact that Ripple has been, in fact, right all along. This is something that has actually turned out to largely back up Ripple in the lawsuit. As we have mentioned in the last couple of weeks, Jeremy Hogan thinks that we are now almost in the conclusion of the lawsuit. Just recently, he issued out some statements. Well, in these statements, she wasn't particularly talking about the Ripple versus SEC lawsuit. Somehow, though, she alluded to the fact that Ripple has been, in fact, right all along. This is something that has actually turned out to largely back up Ripple in the lawsuit. As we have mentioned in the last couple of weeks, Jeremy Hogan thinks that we are now almost in the conclusion of the lawsuit. Who knows? This case could come to an end tomorrow or even next week. We will get into this and a whole lot more interesting updates in this video. Before we proceed with today's video, we should talk about what is in fact happening with the price of Bitcoin, as it's been dragging the market with it. We better find out what's driving the price of Bitcoin. Bitcoin is the most popular and also one of the most volatile of all cryptocurrencies. Experts anticipate that Bitcoin's value as a reserve asset and a store of wealth will skyrocket. In addition, the impending upgrade to the Bitcoin Lightning Network, which intends to improve the network's ability to grow and be used for retail and institutional applications, will have a significant impact on its pricing. And of course, there's the upcoming Ethereum 2.0 upgrade, which could have a negative impact on Bitcoin's market domination. Despite the wide range of forecasts, there are fluctuations in the Bitcoin price and its potential applications. In a nutshell, most crypto specialists believe Bitcoin has the potential to hit $100,000. Crypto taxation in India and crypto regulation in the United States may pose challenges for Bitcoin in the future, but Bitcoin is well equipped to handle them, just as it has suppressed all of its competitors for years. Bitcoin is currently positioned to become the primary store of wealth, a medium of daily transactions, and a widely used fiat currency. Even with its current scaling and security issues, Bitcoin will continue to dominate the crypto market as one of the most important cryptocurrencies and will remain the market's king for the time being. With that said, we can now delve into what's currently happening in the Ripple versus SEC lawsuit. In the last couple of weeks, all that everyone has been talking about is what we are currently awaiting, some of the biggest decisions of the case from Judge Netburn. Decisions finally need to be made this time around. Jeremy Hogan has shared on his Twitter feed that we can expect these decisions to be made anytime from now. But besides all that, the most important thing here today is what Commissioner Heister Pierce shared. A lot of the comments she shared make sense, and that's why I'd like for us to analyze it here. The funny thing is that these are some of the things that Ripple has been claiming for years now. It's like we're just getting confirmation for things we've already known since the 22nd of December 2020. Well, if you've been following on the SEC News Bulletin, you might be aware that the SEC issued a document that describes how the cryptocurrency exchanges should handle crypto assets, especially from an accounting point of view. According to the SEC, since the exchanges are holding custody someone else's cryptos, the platforms should be listing the assets as liabilities. That way, the exchanges will show their obligation to hold, protect, and manage someone else's crypto assets. Heister came forward and said exactly why she disagrees with all this. She basically calls out the SEC for not having clarity, rules, and regulations in the crypto asset space for quite a long time now. She said that the commission has refused to, despite many pleas over the years, to provide a regulatory guidance about how our rules apply to the crypto assets. And so some of the responsibility for the lack of legal and regulatory clarity lies at our doorstep. And you know what? Heister is actually right on this. And for years, this is what Ripple has been trying to tell us. Some of the confusion in the market right now is due to the lack of regulatory guidance. While this doesn't mean the SEC lawsuit against Ripple will now just come to an end, it's another strong supporting quote from an SEC commissioner showing there's been no regulatory clarity for years now. With all that's been going on, we might be wondering how this statement by Pierce has not ended the lawsuit already, but we have to realize that the SEC will claim that this is just her personal opinion. If there's something we have realized up to this point, according to XRP Protocol on Twitter, is that this Ripple versus SEC lawsuit is just a farce. I think it's time Judge Netbert stops accepting the SEC's motion on DPP, as she already ordered their production, and Ripple shouldn't have to continually reply, but do. But all in all, at the end of the day, it's all within the judge's power to deny any further motions after a decision has been made upon the grounds of that decision and order the immediate production of documents to the defendants. Has this happened though? XRP will miss this altcoin run again, and all are at fault. This entire lawsuit can be quite infuriating. What we can do at this point is just wait and see the turn of events on this one. The case is already long overdue. If they had any intentions of concluding this fast and give the rest of the crypto space clarity, they would have done so by now. Time now to take a look at the charts, starting with XRP. The chart essentially speaks for itself. This is a repeating extension setup that XRP does anytime it goes into a bull cycle. After the one high and zero low have been formed, the fib extension can be made, and the yellow resistance box plus the green parabolic target box, they can be made. The yellow box acts as a never-ending resistance with many rejections until an inevitable breakthrough occurs where we reach the parabolic green box, after which we enter a long bearish phase again. For those who are unaware, the SEC versus Ripple Labs case has suppressed XRP's price since the bull run began. It also made it so XRP got delisted from Coinbase and many U.S. exchanges. A resolution of this case could mean rapid repair in the U.S. by the form of mass relisting and product launches in the U.S. Obviously, this would be a major bullish event. Now, look at Bitcoin. Now, based on this chart, the price is close to the trend line and resistance levels, and we expect brief corrections to the downside before more gains. If only the price breaks the trend line here to the upside, we can see more gain for the price. Other significant resistances and supports are located on this chart. You have questions, you have comments, maybe you have a projection or prediction when the case will end for XRP. Let us know in the comment section below, and I will be sure to always answer. As always, do your own research, trade safely, guys, and continued prayers for the people of Ukraine. Please keep in mind, we're not a licensed financial advisor. All videos on this channel are intended for entertainment purposes only. You can always tell us what you think in the comment section below, and let's have a conversation.
So enjoy your day, everybody. I'm always here for you. Leave any comments or questions below, and be sure to subscribe. But thanks, everybody. I really appreciate you. Enjoy your day, and I always have your back. So thanks so much, everybody.